Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to some more Let's Play Hearthstone Battlegrounds, currently at 6280 MMR. Just recorded a session where I picked Ysera and went Dragons, even though I knew I would lose MMR, which is in fact what happened. I mean, maybe I just play her wrong, but mostly I just feel like Dragons are a trap. Especially early Dragons. Maybe I should have grabbed that one extra red whelp and just leaned into the meme. Maybe. And then not picked up the Wax Rider. Just ended up looking for two golden whelps. And not go for first, but just, you know, aim for top 4 via whelp abuse. So Guff's been nerfed. He used to be +2/+1. Now he's +1/+1. He's still pretty good. But I love my Alakir. He's a little redundant with some of the things on here, but not really. He's going to be fantastic. He's going to... Actually, there's so many things. He's going to be great with Pirates, Quillbores, Elementals. Heck, we could, like, even Murlocs, you know, Wind Fury, Poison stuff's not bad, although that's not really what I'm going to aim for. He's great in Menagerie, so we've got a billion different ways to go. I guess I'll start with this Elemental, just because, you know, token minion and everything, although this Refreshing Anomaly getting buffed is kind of nice. But we'll go ahead with this. It'll open up a very standard opener. And nice thing with Alakir, there's a good chance that you do win your first few battles and don't bleed off any hit points. I've never played as Arana. I really need to, I think. I don't think I have, anyway. But yeah. That is kind of neat. Makes the shops max out all the time. One of my favorite when the, what is it called? The Dark Moon Fair cards, right? The prize tickets or whatever they're called. When they're in the game, one of my favorite ones to get is the one that just gives an extra minion in the shop, like, for the rest of the game. It makes a really big difference.
Oh, it's okay.
So we're clearly leveling. I don't think that I have any desire of locking this board. I mean, even if I'm going Quillbores, I don't really feel the need to, like, freeze some Sunbake and Relaxers. The Acolytic Thun's always a solid pick, but I don't feel the need to freeze them either. So what would be really nice here is if we rolled, you know, at tier 2, like the pair of elementals, the pirates. For the Quillbores, I'd want to see the Tough Tusks, really. So we'll see what develops. And yeah, I don't think I'm really feeling mech the same way for Alakir. I mean, we're obviously going to win that. Not doing much damage, but it makes a difference. Right? Because sometimes you win or lose by just a couple of hit points. So it keeps us alive, maybe increases their chance to die. Well... So the Party Elemental is great for Elementals. The South Sea Captain is nice early for Pirates, but is certainly far from critical. I don't know if the Order Master... If I do this, there's a chance you might be able to survive the second attack after the Whirlwind, so we'll do that. But yeah, so we've got both Pirates and Elementals looking very sexy here still. And the thing is, we could still go to Quillbores as well. Nothing here yet suggests a Menagerie, because these are not anything we'd be interested in keeping around in a Menagerie configuration. That is not the right thing to attack. That's fine. I just needed to make sure to attack the one squishable first. Well, I guess the tie's fine. It's not like there's going to be a bunch of damage either way here. Well, poop. This is actually pretty crummy. I could spend 1 to reroll and then still sell the water droplet, but I think the thing to do here is just to pick up whatever's going to give us the most stats on the board right now. We'll do this because he's got the highest attack value, so it's going to be nice to give him Wind Fury, Divine Shield, and with the Taunt as well, it ensures that he dies quite early and drops things off. If it was just Divine Shield and Taunt, then I might move him to the back and things, but we want the Wind Fury to go off, so that's going to be okay. Ragnaros has only killed 4 things so far. No, that's actually pretty decent. That's reasonable. I don't think there's anything we can do position-wise to minimize how many deaths we might have. I mean, I guess I could make sure the thing with the lowest hit points might go last. Since everything else is equal, I guess that's fine. I mean, obviously the Kaboom only has 2 as well, but we want him to be first. We actually might be able to get good value, because the Kaboom Bop could kill 3 things on the first round, and only dying itself, which could actually minimize how many things die to Rag here. We are going to win. The Reaper's actually going to do pretty good for him here. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah! If he'd hit the water droplet, he would have denied him 1 kill. Still, not too shabby.
Your minions really pull.
I mean, there's another party elemental, which I guess I'm going to go ahead and grab and then level. I'll still put the Kaboom Bot first here. Yeah, because I do want it to die fairly soon, probably. So, I think I would be fairly pleased. I wonder if I should have sold him so that they would just buff each other. No, I don't know. I would be fairly pleased with elementals now, probably, just because I've got the party elementals to get things started. Now, the one thing with Alec here is he's a little bit redundant with the Crackling Cyclone, but that elevates the Wildfire Elemental to probably being in that leftmost spot. At least in the sort of mid-game. I think regardless, we're going to be looking for fairly fast leveling, because both Elementals and Pirates do benefit from getting high level as soon as possible. And we've got a mishmash of things going on right here, not to be confused with the Menagerie in any way. That's not the... A little bit of a counter going on there, but that's okay. Yeah, we've got a mishmash, but it's not... We're not yet in Menagerie build. Although I would be fine with that too. So if we hit, what really is like level 5 where the good stuff for that happens, right? With Mithrak and Life Fang.
Your minions really.
This does not really lead to anything at all. I don't know if Gree leveling here is the solution though. As much as I want to get to 4 pretty fast. I mean, my board's fairly full. I'm trying to decide. Do I really need to hunt for things? You know what? I've got 40 hit points. I'm going to go ahead and be greedy here. We'll probably lose this round, but that's going to have to be okay. Arcane Assistant I don't think is worth freezing for. It would be nice to pick up. I mean, I could buy enough to do it, but then it would purge our board way too much. So I think we're just going to sit like this. And accept the fact we'll probably take a hit to Trade Prince Gallywix. This is not going to be a spicy pretzel mustard. That's an achievement for winning with still having 40 hit points. Which I almost got once. I lost the penultimate round. I had a flawless run, and then lost 1 round, and then the next round won in the rematch and won the whole game, like I came in first. But it denied me the achievement. That was a very good bomb. Well, I mean, there was 2 different ways. We could have attacked him, or we could have bombed him. But very happy that Cyclone died. No win for us, but we did not lose any hit points. And now I definitely have to start doing some rolling here. I don't think these Quillbores are tempting enough to start picking up. No, I don't really want to go Mechs, even though it's offering me a ton.
You can get a triple.
Yes.
Exactly what you were looking for.
Well, I mean, the only thing that kind of makes sense here is the Life Fang Enforcer, and maybe that does push us into a Menagerie. I mean, none of these are really things we want to keep long term. None of this is either. And none of... I don't think the Titan Mechs and Pirates. I guess I'll pick up the Dex Swabby here.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
I might want to do this just because we get most value out of the Whirlwind. Okay, we don't actually have anything going on here at all. But having the Light Fang does really incentivize a certain type of play. But, like, we're open to anything. The game just has to give us something that's, you know, solid. Probably I should have just gone mechs, as it turns out, right? I didn't know the game was going to offer me so many freaking mechs again and again and again.
See if you can stay on top.
And with mechs, the dream is to, with Alakir, is probably to get the Foe Reaper. But maybe we do that in a Menagerie kind of style. I don't know. Okay, well, that's actually a pretty clean kill on the Molten Rock. I guess no matter what, we were well, not literally no matter what, but we were effectively going to win pretty much no matter what. Thing is, if we don't get something great soon, we are going to be stuck with really subpar dudes on the board.
Minions really pulled their weight.
I mean, I could put you in for a Quillbore, although you really need more blood gem generation to really be worthwhile. I could hold on for the Lookout in case we play an Amalgadon, and then maybe we can discover a Toxaphyn, but I think I'd rather just find a Toxaphyn. I don't think I'm picking this up. I think I'm going to level, reroll once. Now that's a Quillbore. What I'm going to do is sell this. I don't need to freeze for you. Now, you don't actually benefit from being in the leftmost spot from Alakir, but we do want you to go quite early. And you're only Quillbore, so you'll be getting the stat boost, which does benefit you greatly. This board is going to get frozen for the Goliath and the Faceless. Because, like, Wind Fury does scale nicely with the Light Fang Enforcer, so this could be our one-token pirate. Well, the other thing that's nice is Eliza. And, like, she's great, obviously, in a full pirate comp, but even solo, you just put her in, like, the first spot. It's actually really good with Alakir if you get her, because she will just start combat by attacking twice and giving all your minions a bunch of stats. 99% to win here. Attacking twice, re-getting your Divine Shield as well. Good bomb there, I suppose. Excellent. Good.
Nice work out there.
Do I want to Faceless the Goliath or just hold on to it? I think I'm going to hold on to it for the point where we get a triple. No, I don't think we... I mean, that's not actually bad. I don't think that's really what we're looking for our mech, though. Hello, Mithrax. I'm going to sell these two pirates.
Up a gold.
I'm going to copy the Mithrax. I'm going to buy this Mithrax. I'm going to play him. We don't have a pirate, and we have two mechs. So I'm going to sell you and do this. And then we're going to get monstrous scaling on these guys. In fact, I think... Okay, I don't want them in first yet. But very soon. I guess we may as well reroll one more time. And yeah, I want more. We can golden up the Bristleback Knight and give him Mega Wind Fury. That would actually be very, very worthwhile. Now, there are Murlocs in the game, so Poison's really our counter here. Is anyone going Murlocs? Mixed Minions is me. Mixed Minions a few more, so there might be some Poison. Of course, there's also always Amalgadon and Toxic Spore. No, we didn't get any kills there. At least you're healthy enough. You will get your Divine Shield back, which is nice. And yeah, these Mithraxes are going to scale up like crazy. And at some point, we get rid of the Light Fang, right? To make room for something that's good by itself. And at some point, we say, okay, that's maybe enough just plain stats on some things. And hopefully it's scaled enough. I don't know. And the Mithrax we keep around because it keeps scaling itself. Okay, I'm going to grab you. I don't think we leveled to 6 here. I mean, we could have considered it, but... We only have the one golden guy right now. And this does have Wind Fury. This will be better once we sell the Light Fang, because it'll keep scaling. No, I think we're going to keep going here. Yeah, okay. It's getting just as many stats as before. I wonder if it's worth replacing the party elemental with Gar.
No negotiations, no prisoners.
The taunt's quite nice because it protects our Wind Furies. And technically we will play some elementals when we get the Dawn, I guess. I see what I mean about leading with Eliza here. Yeah, I guess whatever's going to be on the left is also going to have taunt, but tends to kill itself pretty fast with Wind Fury and everything. Okay, another one bites the dust. And another one. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey.
You're good at
I mean, these are kind of nice in Menagerie, obviously, but I don't think we've got the opportunity to spam these things. I think it's just going to be a level here. I mean, I'm not going to die here. It's technically possible. I've seen that much damage before, but it's fairly unlikely, and we've got decent stuff going on. So I'm just going to level. I wonder if I freeze for the Toxin. And the thing is, there's a good chance we'll get poison on our Dawn whenever we cast it, so... Do I want to buy you from the pair? Like, I can't buy you right now. But I could freeze the board. That's also a very nice elemental in Menagerie, but we saw it a little late here. Now, I'll just roll again. See if we hit something useful. So we are eager to replace the Kaboom bot with the Faux Reaper. Faux Reaper 4000. I mean, we're getting to the point where we're getting a lot of things that really want to attack first, but that's going to be okay. The Faux Reaper's really only gets really good value at this point if we keep the Light Fang and Force Route, which at some point we do have to just replace. Although I'll make some room if I get the pair for the Knights. Maybe I shouldn't have played the other Knight. I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I actually like the idea of the Knights getting the buffs from the Light Fang. So, well, I was going to say, so it's better than this than if I play another Quillbore. Would I play another Quillbore? Maybe I would have just played an untyped one.
stay
I don't
on
know.
top.
Maybe I should be putting Mithrax up front. Give him the stupid Wind Fury. The stupid amounts of taunt. Yeah. And it's so important that these guys attack rather than be attacked. But yeah, I should probably put Mithrax first. Alright. And good amount of damage, too. One of the nice things about this comp is we have a lot of units with a lot of stars on them. So when we win a round, we tend to do a frickin' ton of damage. Yes and yes, I guess. Follow you first, see what we discover.
No negotiations, no prisoners.
I guess we do it this way. Charcoal is interesting, but no.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Okay. We do this. We sell you. We put in the Faux Reaper. We give you this, although we do want you to attack. And so the taunt sort of runs a little counter to that, but I don't think we're freezing for you. Do we freeze for the second one of these guys? Kind of want to hit the Dawns, but on the other hand, that's pretty good. I think we still just put a crap ton of stats on you.
Safety restrictions offline.
Let's do that. Punch through like a big blocker, and then these guys can just start shotgunning randoms. I actually don't know what the optimal attack order is with this particular composition. And we really want him to attack and get a bunch of procs out of his abilities. Alright, that's fine. Would have been nice to hit their Foe Reaper, but that's actually totally okay. That's an ideal Foe Reaper hit to pop as many bubbles as possible. Not maximum damage there. He actually could have finished the, well, not finish, I guess, because of the summons, but... Rebubble yourself, and then you still have Mega Wind Fury going on. And you're going to rebubble yourself again. Oh, no, I guess, Oh, the Frenzy is only once, yep, once per round. And you're dead? Okay. We're still quite healthy compared to everyone else, so even if we take a loss, we've got time to roll again to see our stuff. I mean, I guess we'll grab you just so that we can triple and get another roll for a 6.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I don't think I want to replace... We've got a ton of stats. Again, at some point, maybe replace the Lightfang Enforcer. I think I'm happy with the Seabreaker Goliath over Eliza. At this point, I think so. If it had been a little earlier, if we didn't have the pair already, things might change. I wouldn't mind throwing Taunt on... I don't know, I guess there's nothing I really want to throw Taunt on. Get another Mithrax. Well, maybe, because these guys could still be paired to make room. Okay, I'll freeze for this. We still haven't seen an Amalgadon, I don't think. I think I'm still okay with the order. Again, get the shotguns through before the Bristleback goes, I guess is fine. Boom, kill the big guy, kill the other big guy. Well, actually, you've got a lot of big guys. We're actually very likely to lose this one. Really? Win here. That was the wrong one. We need to do to attack the little guy. Gonna win, not by much, but that's enough for lethal. Hey, and we win! There you go. We never got an Amalgadon in our Menagerie build. And we only lost one battle. God, if we hadn't won that one, could have finally gotten the spicy mustard. Woo! All right. Oh, now I'm getting nervous. Close to that 6,500 threshold. Well, what am I both win? Yeah. I mean, I do pick George a lot, but he does pretty well for me. And a lot of these stats are still old stats from, like, ages ago, because I obviously have not been winning a bunch with AFK in our more recent games. In fact, I've only picked her once, I think, since I started replaying again, you know, a few weeks ago. That's it. There you go, first place with Alakir. Not bad. No, not great, not terrible. I'll take the first place, obviously. Not sure if our composition was, like, god tier, but turns out you might not need that with Alakir. It is really nice if you do put the Foe Reaper first for, like, extreme shotguns. But I think having Mithrax first is really nice just for the huge amount of damage he was doing. And I mean, it worked, so don't want to be results-oriented, but it seemed to be correct, at least for what we were facing here. So, excellent! Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.